This, believe it or not, is the hottest holiday item in Britain this season. It's the Christmas pudding trendy London chef Heston Blumenthal concocted for a supermarket chain, with a candied orange inside.
All the essential oils from the orange permeate the nuts and fruit.
Pick up Heston's ready-made Christmas pudding in your local Waitrose.
Except that you can't. All 25,000 of the puddings sold out almost instantly. On eBay, they're going for more than £1,000, close to $1,700 each. All of which goes to show the difference between the British love for Christmas pudding and the American loathing for its cousin, fruitcake.
2, 3, let's go!
That isn't to say that the British don't have fun with their puddings. A week ago Saturday, we attended the 30th annual running of the Great Pudding Race in London to raise money for cancer research. The oldest contestant was 81.
Her Majesty the Queen presents the trophy.
A dead ringer for the Queen awarded the winners their trophy, Pudding Man, in plexiglass.
And now, the pudding.
If you associate Christmas pudding with the 19th century Charles Dickens classic, A Christmas Carol, that may be because what is generally thought of as an English Christmas really didn't exist until Victorian times. Then, the rituals associated with making the Christmas pudding were loaded with symbolism.
And if you know what today is, it's a special day. It's Stir Up Sunday, which is always the last Sunday before Advent. And on that day, that involves making the Christmas pudding.
Stir Up Sunday fell on November 21st this year and was observed at Gunnersbury Park Museum, west of London.
Do you know the three kings? They travelled from the Orient, and that's why it is that we always stir the pudding from east to west.
The name has nothing to do with stirring. It's from the day's biblical reading in the Anglican Book of Common Prayer. Stir up, we beseech thee, O Lord, the wills of thy faithful people.
What we'll do is put it into a cloth bag, and then we will boil it up for about 6 hours.
Today, the faithful mainly leave the stirring up and the steaming to professionals. Cole's Traditional Foods makes puddings for London's fancy department store Harrods. Christopher Cole started the company with his father in 1979.
And you turn out how many a year?
Over 1 million puddings a year.
Wow. 30 million are made in the UK every year. The total population is just over 60 million. An estimated 90% will eat Christmas pudding over the holidays. What's in pudding? In medieval times, it contained meat and was more like a soupy porridge. More recently, buckets of fruit. But no figs, as in figgy pudding.
One of the earliest forms of Christmas puddings that were ever made was made with figs in this country.
Now, do all Christmas puddings have figs?
Nope. Nope, they don't. Most Christmas puddings don't have figs in at all.
What most Christmas puddings do have is an abundance of alcohol, which may be an important clue to their popularity.
In the case of the first pudding that we ever produced, which is this one, it's made with all beer. We make this one with brandy port and walnuts. Yeah. We make this one, which is made with champagne and brandy. Good. We have another one made with rum and double cream.
For me, the sort of magic elixir is sherry. There's no one
Cookbook writer and Food Network star Nigella Lawson prefers sherry.
And I want the dried fruit to drink up all the juice.
Lawson makes what we'll call pudding for procrastinators.
I've never seen anybody do that before.
My mother chopped everything with scissors.
Her recipe, from start to steamer, can be mixed up in minutes.
And just put the water to here and let it boil away very merrily.
She disdains the moral superiority of pudding purists who dutifully make theirs weeks in advance.
I'm always doing it slightly at the last minute, but actually it doesn't matter.
Does it taste different if you do it at the last minute?
I think as long as you steam a Christmas pudding for long enough, and it's always depressing to read a recipe that says first steaming, 5 hours, but actually you're not doing anything. Ready?
There's the old saying, the proof of the pudding is in the eating.
Voila.
But a pretty high proof is being poured on it. So maybe it's in the flaming.
I have a fire extinguisher there.
I'm convinced that the real reason why the English like Christmas puddings is the flaming, because it brings out the pyromaniac in people.
Well, you're right.
Wow.
There we are. My mother would come in and just bear it aloft like that, triumphantly. We'd all clap.
Okay.
Thank you.
Beautiful.